I'm Dr. Sam Pace from Tupelo, Mississippi. I would not be here today if I had not had a screening colonoscopy. I want to tell you both the personal and the professional aspects of that statement. I'm a gastroenterologist who has specialized in taking care of patients with stomach and colon, intestinal problems for 34 years. I have worked hard during that time to prevent colon cancer, which is the second leading cause of deaths in the United States from cancer, if you combine men and women. During those 30 plus years of work, I have done thousands of colonoscopies. I have found colon cancer many times. I have removed polyps. But I'm here to tell you about that professional side as well as the personal side. We know that screening colonoscopies can prevent cancer. In fact, if all of the eligible people, which are those who are 50 and older, would have screening colonoscopies, we could reduce colon cancer deaths by 90%. This year, in the United States, 50,000 people will die from colon cancer. And it's a needless death because it can be prevented. About 125 to 130,000 people will get colon cancer in the United States this year. It's a tragic thing because it is preventable. Here is my story. When I turned 50, I had my first colonoscopy. At that time, my colonoscopy was completely normal. I had no polyps. So I practiced what I preached. I continued to work. I continued to screen other people for colon cancer by doing colonoscopy. And then 10 years later, I had a colonoscopy. I went into that colonoscopy because it was time. When I went into that colonoscopy, I had worked that day because I was feeling fine. I had no problems. I had taken my prep for the colonoscopy. I had no symptoms. I'd had blood work a week or two prior to that, just as a routine, and all of my blood work was normal. And when I awoke from the sedative, my friend and gastroenterology partner said, "Sam, you have colon cancer." I was shocked. How could I, a gastroenterologist who has worked 30 plus years to prevent colon cancer, get colon cancer? Well, here's how. You want to find colon cancer before it causes symptoms. Mine was found at a stage early on to where I could have treatment. And now, 4 or 5 years later, I sit and I'm here as a part of an initiative that has been started by the state of Mississippi to increase the screening of colon cancer in the Mississippi. Currently, Massachusetts leads the United States in screening. Of the eligible people in Massachusetts, 80% have been screened. That is wonderful. Mississippi, only 55% of those who have been screened, who can be screened, have been screened. Over the last 10 years, the death rate from colon cancer has decreased by 30%. Why? Screening. So, do what I did. Have your screening colonoscopy. This is how we prevent colon cancer. And let me tell you, you want to prevent it. As an aside to this, we go back and look at other evidence where screening has changed the incidence of cancers. A good example of that is cervical cancer. It's now the 10th or 11th cause of death in the United States because of Pap smears and screening. Colonoscopy can do the same thing. The initiative in Mississippi is called 70 by 2020. That means 70% of the people that are eligible for screening in Mississippi, we want to have screened by the year 2020. You know, Smokey the Bear used to say in his ads, "Only you can prevent forest fires." Well, I'm here to tell you, Mississippians, only you can prevent colon cancer. Get screened.